Face Masks and Butterfly Clips by Every Shade of Happy. Read by Rainbow Crows. Summary. There are many layers to Bakugou Katsuki. He's still an asshole. He's just an asshole who enjoys good skincare routine and weekly home spa days. Notes. I had canon that Bakugou enjoys spa days, like the whole shebang with face masks and scented bath bombs, so this fic was created. Enjoy. People are like a ball gown. There are a million layers, and it's hard to peel off all those layers to get to the inside. But most would say it's worth it once they've finished. Each layer is a different aspect of the ball gown, adding to the overall complexity and beauty of the full picture. Your dress would be rather one-dimensional without all those petticoats dead fluff, don't you think? To most, Bakugou Katsuki is a brash, overconfident asshole. And to be fair, they aren't wrong with that assessment, but more often than not, instead of trying to peel back the rest of his layers, they stop there, calling him one-dimensional. But that's where they're wrong. He is human, and so he is messy and complicated, and it's an absolute pain to peel off all the layers of his petticoat, but they are there. To put it simply, there's more to him than being a brash, overconfident asshole, and this is one of his layers. 8:30 p.m., like clockwork, Bakugou is in his room. Contrary to popular belief, he's not sleeping. Bakugou is a very particular person. He cooks his food a certain way, he only uses one brand of shampoo and conditioner, and he has a certain routine for every day. Most of the time, it's the same. He gets up at 6 a.m. and works out before getting ready for the day. Then he spends his day at the shitty-ass hero school, ignoring all the extras and being pestered by his not friends. He goes back and socializes, beats the schoolwork into dense-faced and shitty-ass heads, works out again, and cooks himself dinner. Then, like always, he goes to his room, gets ready for bed, and relaxes for a short period of time before going to bed. But every Thursday, his routine is slightly different at night. See, while Bakugou might be a stubborn asshole, who doesn't know the first thing about being agreeable or kind, he does understand the importance of self-care. If he allows himself to burn out, or doesn't take care of himself when he's sick, then he'll fall behind. And the last thing he'll do is let fucking Deku or Half and Half get ahead. So, Bakugou makes sure to take care of his shitty body. So, every Thursday, you'll find Bakugou in his room, practicing self-care. That's not to say he doesn't like it, because it's actually fucking nice. So, here's his routine. First, he puts in Celine Dion. Low enough that the extras aren't gonna fucking hear it. Jiro hears it through the thin walls, but she never says anything. It's enough to know that manly Bakugou listens to Celine Dion. The last thing he wants to hear is shitty hair knocking on his door talking about how manly it is to listen to her. He knows it's manly, she's a fucking good singer, and he doesn't listen to anything except the best. Then he starts a bath, when he'll drop smell-good bath bombs and salts into so he can come out of it smelling like fucking nutmeg or lavender depending on his mood. It's usually nutmeg. He'd soak until the water ran cold, and then he'd get out, pruny, but smelling like the fucking best. Next, he lotions his entire body, massaging the aches and pains from that week's brutal training. It especially helps him, since his quirk is brutal on his palms and wrists. He even has braces he wears to bed at night, to help ease the aching in his wrists. At this time, he also makes sure to trim his nails, pluck his eyebrows, and deep condition his hair. He's not vain, but he's not gonna be the #1 hero if he looks like a fucking dunce face. Then his favorite part of the night comes. Face masks and meditation to help soothe his soul. If he's feeling especially spicy, he'll do yoga instead. He'll apply a refreshing mask to his face, secure the cucumbers, and spend the time waiting in deep meditation. Throughout the entire night, he'll also sip on mint or chamomile tea to soothe any negative feelings he's been carrying around. He's not sure if this actually works for him. And once he's rinsed and relaxed, Bakugou goes to bed and wakes up refreshed and ready to face the annoying extras in class for another week. And that is what was supposed to happen this Thursday as well. It'd gone well for the most part. He'd almost finished his routine, swaying slightly to My Heart Will Go On, face mask nearly dry once his door was fucking pounded on. It's enough that it looks like it'll break down soon if it's not opened. So he doesn't waste a second, throwing the door open with a scowl. "What the hell do you want?" he screams at the offender, which happens to be Ida, Ida's hand raised, still in a knocking position. Bakugou, in his anger, forgot about the fact that his face is currently mint green and his hair is pulled back with little butterfly clips to keep it out of his face, and in a silken pink robe, a gift from his mom. Spit it out, Glasses. You should know better than to interrupt me after 8:30 p.m. Glasses goes red. "Of course, I'm sorry, Bakugou, but I must ask you to exit the building at once. Kaminari has set the kitchen on fire, and we've been told by Aizawa-sensei to evacuate the building for the time being." I'm gonna fucking kill Dunceface. Aizawa-sensei is doing a head count as well, so make sure you tell him that you're there. Bakugou complies, exiting his room, but not without slamming his door to show his frustration. He storms downstairs while Ida finishes his rounds. Throughout it all, he still hasn't remembered what he looks like, which is going to bite him in the ass. He passes by the kitchen, which is indeed on fire, and he can see the cause of it. A melting Endeavor figurine sits in the toaster, deformed and grotesque enough that it will probably haunt his dreams that night. He makes it outside, storming out of the doors and towards his teacher. It's cold enough that the sweat that naturally covers his body slowly dries up. He stops in front of him, with a scowl. I'm fucking here, now when can I go back in? He snarls. He hates self-care day being... fuck. It's too late for him, though. His normally stoic teacher is barely holding it together at the seams. Really, it's just a tiny smirk, but it still makes Bakugou seethe with rage. He feels like he's being made fun of. The fucking asshole. Don't say shit, he hisses, and turns to go back inside. He'd rather perish in the flames than let anyone else see him like this. He is stopped by a muscular arm grabbing onto his shoulder. Bakugou? You do face masks? That's so manly! Kirishima asks from beside him. The redhead had headed over as soon as he'd seen the blonde, hoping to prevent a blow-up from the easily provoked blonde. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, shitty hair. Shut the fuck up. But again, it's too late for him. The last two people he'd wanted to see him running over. Sparklefuck and Pink Bitch, both of whom had wide, evil smiles on their faces. I knew that face was too pretty to be all natural, Baku babe! Mina cheers. Oui, monsieur, your skincare routine is magnifique. We must trade secrets later so we can besparkle at our fullest potential, Sparkle Bitch says. They each latch onto an arm and drag him toward the class. Guys, maybe you shouldn't do that, Kirishima warns, noticing the feral look on Bakugou's face. Nonsense, Kiri. Besides, this way he can help you do— Nope, shut it, Zamina, Kirishima yelps. Bakugou is on his own this time. So, Bakugou is pulled towards the rest of the class, who is snarling every step of the way. Let me go, you fuckers! They don't listen, too used to his posturing already. When he is dragged into a group, he is immediately swarmed by the girls. Oh my gosh, I love that robe. Where did you get it? What face mask do you use? I have some lovely lotions that I think you'd enjoy if you'd like to borrow them. We have a girls' night. You can totally be an honorary girl and join us. Any guy who appreciates Celine Dion has a right to come. Jiro smirks. How the fuck did she know about that? I didn't think you, of all people, would be into self-care, Bakugou. That's what makes Bakugou snap. What do you mean by that, round face? Ochako shrugs. Well, it's just, you're, you. Angry, aggressive. I didn't take you as someone who used, she sniffs the air, rosewater facial masks. Just because I'm an asshole doesn't mean I don't take care of myself, round face, unlike you, he growls, and ignoring her affronted gasp. I'm not gonna fall behind because I ran myself into the ground without recharging. He turns away, a faint pout on his face. Wow, Bakugou, you're kinda gay, Mineta snickers. Then he's punted across the lawn and left unconscious like the little bitch he is. There ain't nothing wrong with being gay, he snarls, glaring at the limp group. Oh, wow, this is so smart, Kachan! I never thought of the health benefits of taking a break. Deku's cute-ass face devolves into a fit of mumbles, completely ignoring the fact that Bakugou might have just committed murder. Obviously, Deku, if you did, you wouldn't be in the hospital every fucking week. You're never gonna get better if you don't take care of your fucking body. Deku's eyes lit up. Oh, maybe you could teach me? He cheers, Bakugou rolling his eyes. Whatever. Whatever. It's not a refusal, though, so Deku smiles wide. Alright, guys, it's good to go back in. Kaminari, detention for a week. If you ever set the kitchen on fire again, trying to stuff an Endeavor figurine into the toaster, I will expel you. Everyone starts to wander back in. Bakugou hears half and half slide over to Den's face, who Bakugou has some choice words for in the morning, and says something he really wishes he hadn't heard. Trying to kill Endeavor is kind of hot. Maybe we can discuss how much we hate Endeavor later, on a date maybe. He blocks them out before he pukes and rushes back inside. He needs to wash his mask off anyways. And that's how Class 2A ended up having a self-care night once a month. That Bakugou may or may not join. If he does, it's only for the gossip, of course. And maybe he enjoys spending the occasional night painting his nails with Sparklefuck, but it's no one's business except his own. The fuckwad has excellent nail polish and the skills to back him up. It's not his fucking fault. And maybe he learns how to cut hair, taking over the majority of haircuts in his third year, finding a deep satisfaction seeing everyone with bomb haircuts because of him. And he may or may not allow Deku to join him on Thursdays, and it's exactly the thing to kickstart their broken relationship back into best friend territory, and eventually might evolve into more, which Bakugou doesn't find himself minding. And in their last year of high school, when Bakugou opens his yearbook to look at the photos of the maybe-not extras, he finds, to his horror, that there are several pics of him with butterfly hair clips and a face mask on, decorating the pages of that book. He's not sure who took them, but when he finds out, there will be a world of pain for fucking submitting them to the yearbook. He never figures out that it was Nesu, the creepy rat. But he'll admit, maybe it wasn't so bad to spend time with his friends, but he's never going to say that again. And if those pictures resurface at his fucking wedding to Deku, he immediately knows who to blame, eyes turning to the beady-eyed fucker himself, who'd been pissed when Bakugou refused to have a tea-bar at his wedding. Vindictive bastard. Hello, 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 my little crows of chaos, my little murder of birds. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Welcome to the outro. Sorry, I have a little thing that I'm just, looking at in my, notes app on my phone because I want to not keep this too long. So we're going to try and do that. Hi. Sorry I was gone for so long. It was, a week, but, we all got, really sick to the point where, you know how Ocha is after she uses her quirk too much? Yeah, no. Multiply that by 20. And you get me and my, other people in my house. But yeah, I've been hanging out with cats today. Cats are awesome, and that's been good. So we were just you know what? Why not finish editing this? Okay. How we feeling about the fic? It was really good. I loved this fic. I love this fic so much. Someone was just hey yo, can you do something by every shade of happy? And I was just of course, if I can find something that hasn't been PODFIC'd, and I did, and I was just oh, must. Speaking of fics, give me Rex, give me fic Rex, I need fic Rex. Long fics, short fics, I don't care. If it's a long fic, I'm probably going to, if I get permission and if I like it, I would probably be doing it, Wednesday or Tuesday every week. But, I'm gonna keep, one-shots for Sundays, if that's chill. Because I don't like Sundays, but this makes it better. Haha. More things. Yeah, give me Rex. Join Ella's Discord. Join, if you don't know who Ella is, hello, you're probably new, but, Ella's awesome. She podfics as well, and she's amazing. Go join her Discord. It is a very fun place to be. We have some very, very well-seasoned arson. We love the arson. It's a very chill place. Everyone is very chill. But, hey, I'm there, so, nah. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, because I enjoyed making it. Hopefully I'm now on a normal schedule again. But, anything else I'm gonna say? No! Okay, bye!